A to Z of Refurbs, and we're on to N, and I'm just going to talk to you about your noggin, which is slang for your head. So, or if you're in Scotland, I think they're called a dwang. Um, so a noggin, it's basically a strut, a piece of wood or a piece of metal um, that you can put between joists and stud walls, and it just gives it some rigidity and some strength. It helps brace your floor. So really quite important. They go in at the first fixed stage by your joiner, carpenter, um, and my recommendation is that you talk to your joiner or your carpenter and you plan it in with the team about what you've got in mind for the end of your project. So what's going to go where? So when they're putting in the noggins to give your new walls some strength, if you're putting some in, where are you going to put your TVs? If they're being wall mounted, let's get some noggins in there and give it some extra strength to hold your telly up so it doesn't fall off. Equally, kind of talk to your plumber, because if you're putting a cisterns in, sometimes you can get big, quite heavy ones. They need to be supported. It'd be great if they've got something there that's a bit of extra strength behind it. And if you think about floors, shower trays, particularly if you're putting en suites in, they're doing some work on the floor and they take a few boards up and put some extra support in. That'll help over time. It won't move. You won't have to silicon going. You won't have doors starting to move and not close properly, that kind of thing. Um, and even if you're thinking of in the kitchen, if you're thinking of putting in a big American fridge freezer type thing that's their serious weight, um, and they're doing some work, why not put some extra support beams, noggins in there as well, and then that'll help with the weight of that product. So yeah, using your noggin effectively. Cheers.